So now we are talking about the skills approach that has been suggested by Robert, and he has proposed three critical skills that are required when you are a manager. So you should be having such, these three critical skills. Number one is the technical skills. What is technical skills? It's the knowledge and proficiency in a specific field. For example, if you are a computer operator, so you should be having the technical skills of operating a computer. You should be having the idea how to start a computer, how to perform the basic functions. So you should be smart enough to perform a computer activities as a manager. Then we are talking about human skills. Human skills means interpersonal skills, the ability to work well with the other people, the coordination, the communication, the human orientation of these skills, that how you have to actually communicate with the person and how you have to perform in a team. So these are the human skills that are required being a manager. And the third one is the conceptual skills. Conceptual skills are basically the ability to think and conceptualize about abstract and complex situation concerning the organization. The conceptual skills required a smart mindset, that you can anticipate, you can make strategies, you can foresee the problem, and then you are composing strategies in your mind, and you are actually guiding others that how we have to take the situation ahead and how we have to perform. These are the conceptual skills. So now if we talk about skills needed at different managerial level, so if we talk about top managers first, so top managers required more of a conceptual skills, because obviously they are at the top management. They foresee the vision, they look after the organization problems and policies, and they are the one who are actually driving the organization with their concepts, with their mindset. So that's why they need more of a conceptual skills. Then the second number is of human skills, that they have to interact, they have to look, they have to communicate with the organizations people, managers. So they must be having communication skill. So that's why we are considering it as human interactions skill. And then the last one is technical, as they are not directly involved into the organization procedures and practices. So that's why the least require technical. Middle managers need each of these skill in equal proportion. They must be conceptual, as they are making strategies for their workforce as well. They are looking forward for their problems, so they must be smart enough in conceptual mindset. They look forward for interaction, so that's why human skills are also required. And they also know the technical functionalities of things, so that they can figure out. That's why technical also has its great importance in the middle managers functions. However, lower managers need little of the conceptual. Obviously, they are not required to set the roadmap, they are not required to set the vision. They need human skills much, as they also have to interact, and the technical skills are highly required, because they are at the low first line management practices. So they are directly involved with the product and services, so they should be having the technical knowledge of everything, because they are the one who are executing the things, they are the one who are involved in the production processes. So they have to be very smart in their technical processes. Now if we talk about the changes that managers are facing these days, so exhibit 1-8 is here to demonstrate. So number one change is the changing technology, the digitalization. It's definitely having the impact on that the managers are facing, the shifting organizational boundaries, the virtual workplaces. You cannot look forward for the employees, you cannot see them all of the time, they're working from home, they're having flexi timings, so which leads to the work life personal life imbalance, because technology every time has an impact. For example, if we are at home too, but we are still using our cell phone or WhatsApp, we are communicated with the organization things, and we look forward for the problems and communication still if we are at home. So it disturbs the work life balance and create imbalancing issues. We are having certain social media challenges, the competition is so tough because of technology, so it has an impact. Increased emphasis on organizational and manager ethics. We have to redefine values. The preferences are changing so fast that we have to redefine our values. We have to look forward that how we have to sustain ourselves in the market. We have to rebuild the trust, as there are so much of the corruption, or we can say that activities that not good for the organization, as some employees or the customers also show unethical practices. So we have to build the trust, we have to make sure that the quality we are delivering is meeting the expectation of the customers. And then we have to increase our accountability, and we have to sustain ourselves in the market. The competition has increased. We have to continuously ensure our customer services. We have to keep on innovation. We have to make sure that we can globally expand ourselves to cater maximum market share. And then we have to make sure the efficiency and productivity of our organizations as well. Then we are having security threats. Changing security threats are leading towards risk management. We have to look forward to the risk management, globalization concern, employee assistance, and discrimination concerns. Obviously, discrimination issue is also a very, very prominent issue these days.